Hello everybody. We'll do a second review here, and it's for the Joker's Edge, which is, I don't know if you could say little brother, maybe cousin to the Demonte. As you can see, it's the same mod, it just doesn't have a meter, it has a dial instead. And where the Demonte uses push button digital potentiometer, this one just uses a regular potentiometer that you just turn with your fingers. And other than that, they're the same mod, but the Joker's Edge is quite a bit smaller, and it's about $40 cheaper too, $99. And I got it purple because it's the Joker, and the Joker wears purple, so it makes sense to get it purple. And I needed some color in my mod collection. Everything I got's pretty much black or silver, so it looks cool. Fits in your hand real nice. Like the way it feels. It's not real heavy. It's aluminum. The end cap, it's pretty neat. It's got like a monogram J on there with a diamond. That's pretty cool. It's got the same protection as the Demonte, reverse battery protection, short circuit protection. It's got the slots cut into the tubing, and there's your dial, and it's got some numbers on there. It starts at 4 and goes up to 5. And let's throw a meter on there and see what the meter says. It's got the same little clicky button. See, you can hear that from way, you can hear it all over the room. It's really like that button. It's just the right stiffness and feels good. It's fun to click. Okay, let's set it on. It's, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a little arrow right there. So let's turn it down to, and that knob is pretty stiff. You're not gonna turn it by mistake. It's not gonna happen. It's that stiff. And I had it set at 4 on the sticker, and it says 414 on the meter, which is pretty close. And it's just a sticker, but it gets you in the right range. Now let's turn it up to, there's like a line, so I'm guessing that's in between 4 and 5, so I'm guessing that's 4.5. Let's see what it says. 4.6, pretty close. Okay, let's turn it up to 5. Let's see what it says. Yep, 5 is dead on to 5. And let's go to 5.5. 5.6, just a little bit off right there, but you know, it's the way that arrow's pointing, you could say, and it goes from 3 to 6 also. So we put it on 6, and it says 6 right on the button, so that's pretty nice. So let's throw a high voltage cartomizer on there, and had to drop something, right? And let's vape it at 6 volts. Spin that around a little. It's same vape as the Demonte. If you just watch that video, this one, but it's a really nice vape. I like the way these work. They hit nice. And in case you're wondering, this uses pulse width modulation, but it's just a regular voltage meter. So I was under the impression that pulse width modulation wouldn't work with a voltage meter, but then I did some digging, and most of the mods use not pulse width, pulse width modulation. Yeah, that's right. And even the Prevera uses pulse width modulation, but there's a difference in, say, like the Vary stack or some of the other stuff. They do it in a cheaper way, so it's on a different frequency, and it's kind of dumping just raw power to your atomizer or your cartomizer or just whatever it is. And so potentially using them, they those things seem like they hit harder. The VMAX, that's one. They do hit harder because they're dumping all that power right there. Where this one has a coil inside of here, and so it gets some feedback, so it kind of tapers it off. And here it is with a 1.5 atomizer. 6 is way too high for that. Let's bump her down to about 4.5. See, it seems to be dropping about 1/10 of a volt. Which is pretty decent. So I guess, remember we said our number was 4.6. So under load, it's really 4.5. So when we looked at that half mark, so depending on how you want to look at it, is what you get, right? Now let's try a dual coil card on there. Needs a little more juice on that. This is a 3 ohm. Very nice. Let's crank it all the way up to 6. .9 ohms, or volts, I mean. So it works nice. It holds the voltage nice. It's got the little triangle on there, and this one, the triangle is blue. That you go and get it in blue. No choice on colors there, and nice and bright. You could probably use it to see as a flashlight for at night if you had to be in a pinch. It's the same thing. It doesn't flash or anything when the battery runs dead. They just run dead. I like this one quite a bit too. It'd be hard to pick. This one's kind of cool to run around with. It's small. It fits in your hand nice. Whereas the Diamante, it's big, it's bright, it's got that big meter on it. But if you want to be flashy, it'll draw attention to you. Somebody's going to look at you when you got big bright numbers jumping out of your mouth with vapor and everything. But I like them both, and if you're kind of in the market for a mod, I would recommend this. They work very well. They seem to be reliable so far. When I got them, they came in a box. They were wrapped up in bubble wrap real nice. It has a little pouch that came with it. You could put that and some stuff in there, and simulated velvet with 100% nylon strings on it. But that's something cool to have, right? And it's like maybe it's waterproof inside. I couldn't say 100%, but might your juice might not leak out if something spilled inside there so bad. I don't know. I'm just kind of stretching that, but just a little pouch, something extra, right? And I got a package of Vaprlife 3.5 XXL clear 1.5 ohm dual cartomizers with it, which was pretty cool. Get something for free. I don't know if he does it for everybody, but I guess if you buy 2 mods at the same time from him, he's nice and throws a pack of cartomizers in for you. And that's about all I got to say about all of that. And they're both good mods. The Joker's Edge, can't go wrong if you get it. You'll be happy that you got it. You'll enjoy using it. Keep on vaping.